You think you are giving your beloved cat the best life possible, but what if your daily habits are secretly causing them silent distress? Every single day, loving cat owners make innocent mistakes that deeply damage the bond with their feline friends. Some of these common actions can even trigger severe anxiety, aggressive outbursts, or hidden health issues. Are you accidentally traumatizing your pet? Stick around as we expose the 10 things you must immediately stop doing with your cat. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Forcing unwanted cuddles. We all crave that perfect moment of holding our furry companion close, but scooping them up against their will is a massive betrayal of trust. Cats are fiercely independent creatures who value bodily autonomy above almost everything else. When you trap them in a suffocating embrace while they aggressively wiggle to escape, you are not showing love. You are triggering their deeply ingrained prey drive and survival response. Over time, this overwhelming restriction teaches your cat to associate your approaching hands with sheer panic rather than affectionate petting. If they constantly sprint away when you enter the room, this might be the exact reason why. Want them to snuggle? Let them come to you on their own terms. Number 9. Using strong fragrances. Your home might smell like a beautiful spring meadow to you, but to your feline friend, it is an absolute sensory nightmare. Cats possess a sense of smell that is exponentially stronger than ours, meaning those plug-in air fresheners, essential oil diffusers, and heavy perfumes are completely overwhelming their delicate respiratory systems. Some essential oils are even highly toxic and can cause liver failure if inhaled over a long period. Imagine being locked inside an elevator with someone wearing 10 bottles of cheap cologne. That is exactly how your cat feels every single day. If you notice them sneezing, wheezing, or actively avoiding certain rooms, it is time to throw those toxic chemical fragrances in the trash immediately. Number 8. Punishing bad behavior. Yelling at your cat or spraying them with a water bottle when they scratch the sofa is the fastest way to destroy your relationship. Unlike dogs, cats simply do not understand the concept of negative reinforcement or punishment. When you scream at them, they do not connect your anger to their behavior. They only learn that you are an unpredictable, terrifying threat to be avoided. This creates a deeply anxious pet who will simply wait until you leave the room to repeat the unwanted behavior. Instead of terrorizing them, you must provide better alternatives, like an enticing scratching post covered in catnip. If you want a peaceful home, completely banish the spray bottle and start rewarding good habits. Number 7. Ignoring dirty litter. Imagine being forced to use a filthy, overflowing public restroom every single day of your life. That is exactly what you are doing to your cat when you neglect their litter box. Cats are notoriously clean animals who despise stepping into soiled areas, and forcing them to do so causes extreme psychological stress. If you let the mess build up, they will eventually find a cleaner spot, like your expensive living room rug or your freshly washed laundry. Even worse, holding it in to avoid a disgusting box can lead to deadly urinary tract infections and kidney blockages. Scoop the box every single day, completely replace the litter weekly, and watch their bathroom behavioral issues mysteriously disappear overnight. Number 6. Playing with lasers. That tiny red dot might seem like endless hilarious entertainment, but it is actually causing profound psychological frustration for your little hunter. Cats are hardwired to stalk, pounce, and eventually catch their prey to feel a sense of ultimate satisfaction. When they aggressively chase a laser pointer but can never physically capture it, their brain remains in an endless loop of unfulfilled hunting drive. This constant lack of closure builds up immense nervous energy, which often translates into destructive behavior or unprovoked aggression toward other pets. If you insist on using a laser, you must immediately follow it up with a physical toy they can actually sink their teeth into, finally completing their natural predatory hunting cycle. Number 5. Serving milk treats. Countless movies and cartoons have tricked us into believing that a saucer of warm milk is the ultimate treat for a happy kitty. In reality, the vast majority of adult cats are completely lactose intolerant and lack the essential enzymes required to properly digest dairy products. Giving them a bowl of cow's milk is a guaranteed recipe for severe stomach cramps, painful bloating, and explosive diarrhea. You are not treating them. You are actively making them violently ill. If you want to offer them a special reward, stick to protein-based treats specifically designed for feline digestion. Keep the dairy in your own cereal bowl and protect your beloved companion from completely unnecessary and painful gastrointestinal suffering today. Number 4. Free-feeding dry kibble. Leaving a massive bowl of dry food out all day might be convenient for your busy schedule, but it is silently destroying your cat's health. Cats are natural-born hunters whose bodies are designed for small, protein-rich meals scattered throughout the day. When you allow them endless access to high-carbohydrate kibble, out of sheer boredom, they will chronically overeat. This dangerous habit is the leading cause of the current feline obesity epidemic, leading directly to feline diabetes, severe joint pain, and a drastically shortened lifespan. Start measuring out specific portions and establish a strict feeding schedule to mimic their natural eating rhythm. By taking away the endless buffet, you are literally adding happy, healthy years to your pet's precious life. Number 3. Shaving their fur. Unless it is absolutely medically necessary or severely matted, taking clippers to your cat's beautiful coat is a terrible mistake. A cat's fur is a highly complex temperature regulation system designed to keep them warm in the winter and remarkably cool in the blazing summer. When you shave them down for aesthetic reasons or to prevent shedding, you strip away their natural armor, leaving them highly vulnerable to severe sunburns, terrifying insect bites, and dangerous temperature fluctuations. It also causes intense psychological distress as they suddenly lose their sensory whiskers scattered throughout their coat. If shedding is a problem, simply brush them regularly. Step completely away from the clippers and let their miraculous natural biology do its job. Number 2. Using your hands. Wiggling your fingers under a blanket to watch your cat pounce is teaching them a very dangerous and painful lesson. When you use your hands as a toy, you are directly conditioning your cat to view human flesh as literal prey to be hunted and attacked. While a tiny kitten bite might seem adorable, a fully grown cat sinking their sharp teeth and claws into your wrist is a completely different story. Once this aggressive habit is formed, it is incredibly difficult to break, often leading to unprovoked attacks when you simply try to pet them. Always use a wand toy or a stuffed kicker to keep a firm boundary between playtime and your delicate human skin. Number 1. Ignoring subtle pain. Cats are the absolute masters of disguise when it comes to hiding their physical suffering. In the wild, showing weakness makes them an instant target for larger predators, so they have evolved to suffer in total silence. If your cat is suddenly hiding under the bed, sleeping slightly more than usual, or simply missing the litter box, they are not misbehaving. They are desperately crying out for medical help. Too many owners brush off these tiny behavioral shifts as simple moodiness, only to discover a life-threatening illness when it is far too late. Never ignore these subtle red flags. Assuming they are just being stubborn could cost you the life of your very best friend in the world. So guys, your cat relies on you for absolutely everything, and avoiding these 10 critical mistakes is the only way to ensure they live a long, happy, and stress-free life by your side. Every small change you make today builds a stronger, deeper bond for tomorrow. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, drop a comment below telling us about your feline friend, and subscribe for more essential pet care secrets.